Romance Gen V. The only Gen V podcast that seems to care about poor Dusty.
Dusty.
I know. And nobody asked. I'm one of your hosts and jack of all trades, Mono. And with me, as always, is my co-host and master of none, Ciara.
Did somebody please go check on Dusty?
But check, he's dead.
Oh, he's smooshed.
No, he's dead. Like they said, you die
Oh,
in here,
you
die in real life. But
Isn't
when
that
they
the
get
same
out,
premise as Nightmare on Elm Street?
I mean,
You die in your dreams, you die in real life.
that's the premise of a lot of things.
Okay.
But yes, also Nightmare on Elm Street.
Street.
But yeah, like they get out and nobody says, "Hey, Dusty." They're all just like, "Let's talk about the woods."
Yeah, not, "Oh
Bastards.
my god, Dusty!"
Poor Dusty. I mean, I know his last words are "out of my way, cunts." But
Before getting mashed by Golden Boy. But
yeah, but poor Dusty.
yeah, he really didn't deserve that. I mean, like, the poor kid has literally been stuck as a kid.
I mean, he might not be all that upset with being killed. Given that he's been living as a 11 or 12 year old for the last 16 or 17 years.
That's the times that V does not work out.
But I mean, poor Dusty.
I know.
Justice for Dusty. Justy for Dusty. But yeah, so episode 6.
Yeah, it's a bit of a head fuck. I like the very video gamey vibes of it.
Yes, the visuals, everything fading away and shit.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Very much like Deadly Premonition. If you know, you know.
Yeah, and if you know, sorry.
Yeah, Silent Hill kind of does it.
I was a bit in like Mass Effect 3 where
it's all disintegrating and all of that.
Yeah,
sort of
it's cool. It's very, very cool.
I really enjoyed that. Nice touch.
I was perhaps a little bit disappointed, but I set myself up for a disappointment in fairness. Because this was Jumanji.
Yeah, and you got all excited.
But I mean, I guess aptly named because they get sucked into
the
a world.
Thing. Yeah. They have to solve the mystery to get out.
But I don't know. I think I set myself up for failure there by being all excited about it. But speaking of the episode name, it was brought to us by director Rachel Goldberg, who I don't recognise as one having worked for the boys before. It could be.
No, it's just stuff for American Horror Story. And Resident Evil, which explains the video gamey type. And American Gods.
So American Gods, American Horror Story, and the new Resident Evil.
The TV show.
And written by those same three again from the first episode. Lauren Greer, Chelsea Gray, and Wei Ning Yu. Yes. They're all executive story editors for the season and doing a damn good job so far.
It's because it's three ladies.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue.
it's three ladies dealing with shit the way, like,
girls getting it done.
Yeah, it's girls getting it done. It would be really, really inappropriate to have a male story writer, especially when it's focused primarily on the female characters in this, and the fact that, menstruation.
There's two.
Like, because in fairness, that initial scene, if that had been done by your stereotypical male gaze, would be horrific.
In a main cast of 6/7, there's 2/2.5 men. And the rest are all girls, no, it is. It's far more of a I don't know, but it seems to be far more of a female perspective show. And I'm enjoying it for it. Like, I have to say.
And like Shadi being kind of the big bad as well is always fun because the boys and Gen V always do slightly nefarious women quite well.
We've had so many good ones, and some of them have been flipped from the boys. So, Mallory, not evil, obviously.
But
Newman,
I love Mallory.
Stillwell, and Stormfront.
Yeah.
All fucking excellent characters, and all were male characters in the comics, and some of them not very fleshed out at all.
And they've taken those characters and made them whole, complete people who are weaponizing their sexuality against people as well, which I really enjoy.
Yeah, I don't know that Shetty stacks up quite against Stillwell.
No, she's nowhere near a Stillwell.
No.
But she's got her own personal vendetta, which makes her far more dangerous.
And we shall get onto that, but we'll probably say...
Because Stillwell was a company person through and through.
Yeah, oh god, yeah.
Stillwell did what she had to do to toe the complete line. Shetty's gonna go rogue, I reckon. Shetty's this close to going rogue.
I reckon that she already is, but we'll save that probably for the end of the episode, and we'll do the Sam and Emma stuff first. But before we do that, shall we do a summary?
Suppose.
Cate returns everyone's memory and pushes too hard, putting herself in a coma, but drawing Andre, Jordan, Marie, and Dusty into her mind. Meanwhile, Emma reconnects with Sam, as Shetty and Cardosa have a breakthrough with the woods.
Yeah, very disturbing breakthrough.
Yeah, but like I say, we'll say that to you, because I reckon that's gonna take up a lot of time.
Yeah, because it opens with her, Emma getting her memories back.
Yeah.
Cate is not looking good.
No, and
Kate's
Emma's like...
not looking like she's looking well shaky. Her eyes are getting like really fucking red.
Yeah, well, I'm guessing that Emma's the last of them.
Yeah, because everyone else is a bit like, ow.
Yeah. And Emma's like, thanks for making me relive that fucking nightmare.
Cheers for that. Yeah, swimming through the air.
Yeah.
Yum, yum, yum.
Well, all of it in general, like, I'd say, except for, connecting with Sam, the rest of it, like, because...
It's pretty shit.
All the Harper and Mom stuff.
Huh.
Yeah. But anyway, not Harper, Justine, sorry. Well, they're both bitches.
No, well, why would they have blanked out that?
Well, not so much Justine, but the mom stuff might have gotten kind of blanked because that was the night when she went into the woods in the first place. But she basically gets her memories back, calls Cate a cunt, and says she has to go and find Sam.
I do like the fact that they don't overuse cunt, because obviously in The Boys, Butcher says it a lot.
But he's English.
Yeah, he's English. It's the same as us. It's just like every second or third word for us, basically.
Yeah, this is American saying it, so when it's
it's used in the proper context every single time. When Justine says it or he says it to Harper.
Yeah,
it's so funny. And then in this as well, it's like that's exactly what she is.
There might have been one other cunt. But I can't remember.
Yeah, but when she's just like, you're a cunt. It's like, yes, she is. That's exactly
but
what she is.
If Americans were throwing it around all the time, it'd stand out as weird. Maybe not as weird as snogging did.
Yeah, that was a bit bizarre. That one threw me for a loop. I was like, hang on, what now?
What?
People even
what the
say
kids
that?
are calling it these days? Again?
That was when you used to ask, you'd send a mate off to go and talk to the other person's mate to kind of arrange a weird thing while the pair of you
when I was a
teenager.
Snogging was not the cool term anymore.
No,
snogging was what your parents said. Yeah, it was you met. Will you meet my friend?
Will you meet my
fucking
friend?
Ridiculous term.
And then the two mates would have to stand there, kind of keeping guard and looking awkward.
Teenage memories.
Yeah.
Moving on.
But yeah, no, snogging. What?
Well, no, moving on.
Okay. To what? Oh, sex.
Yeah.
Because Emma's like, fuck it, I have to go find Sam.
And she goes straight to the drive-in movie theater. Yeah, and finds it there and is like, I've got all my memories back.
Yay! Jumps on him.
And pretty much jumps on him. And there's some awkwardness because he hasn't had sex.
He's like, I actually haven't had sex except for, and then he holds up his hand.
And she's pretty confident. Huh?
He says he's pretty confident.
Oh, right.
Yeah. He's not going to regender his hand. That would almost be creepier.
Well, I mean, the common term.
Do you call your wanking hand a girl?
I don't gender it at all.
It's my freaking wanking hand.
Oh, you got there before I
could. At some point, we're going to have to cover that so people know what the fuck we're on about.
Churchill, the Hollywood years.
Oh, so good.
Will it stack up? I'd say it'll hold up pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway.
It's making fun of Nazis. It's always going to be good.
Yeah, moving on. To puppet sex.
Oh, yeah, that was the one place I didn't need a puppet. Although I did the hand
the
against
puppet Titanic reference, that was good.
Oh, that was hilarious. But I do like the fact that he does have that moment of panic and going, oh, fuck.
So, does he see people as puppets all the time, or is it sometimes?
Maybe it's sometimes.
I'm guessing it's sometimes, and the only reason is because... Well, his reaction during sex when we see it change, he seems to be a bit like, ugh. But also, if he sees everybody as puppets, that means the only person he sees as a person is TV's Jason Ritter.
I don't know what's her...
But yeah, I'm not sure.
It's never been exactly made clear what sort of mental health issues he has. Also, what has happened to him as a trauma response? Maybe he sees people as puppets because then he's like...
we still don't know anything about him prior to
all we
seeing
know
him.
He has been tortured to fuck. He's going to mess with you.
But we don't know how he ended up in Sage Grove in the first place. No. We still don't know what is, as you say, we don't know what's wrong with him.
I think he ended up in Sage Grove because he said it himself. He's got a broken brain. So that might have been, that was an open, a known about facility.
Yeah.
So Vol could have, to a degree, but Vol could have said to his parents, hey...
We have this place.
Yeah, we have this place. We can, keep him safe.
Yeah.
Not a exactly nurturing environment, but
they
would have, cajoled the parents probably into signing him into it.
Yeah,
and then they told him he was dead. So.
But when the next morning, when they're
cuddling,
they're cuddling and talking,
smelling of sweaty popcorn.
It seems like he's going to tell her something, and it's like, is it about the puppets or no?
Yeah, no, I think he is going to be like, because she's like, oh, was it good for you? And he was like, yeah, except for that. No, it was good.
Yeah.
I think he's like, yeah, that was probably a good call not to say that.
Except for when you turned into a Muppet.
Yeah. But maybe like have a little conversation about sometimes I see people as puppets and I don't know if it's real or not. Like our very good friend who thought he could make everybody fly and he didn't realise he couldn't until you asked him.
Yeah.
Well,
that's the other thing is he might not realise that seeing puppets is weird.
Yeah.
But that's all we get of them is them doing it.
I really
and then
love the pair of them together. I don't know what it is. I want to protect the pair of them. He's so sweet and she's just so lovely.
I just, I do, but at the same time, I just can't get over the fact, I can't get past the fact that he is so very dangerous.
I know.
And she does have a fairly good handle on him, but at the same time, we have seen him like throw his brother across the room in a rage. So she is in danger. I
think it was more that he always felt like his brother was kind of on their side as well because he was the one that was brought in to try and calm him down all the time. No,
I do. I get it. It's just he's dangerous.
He is incredibly
he is dangerous. And I fear for Emma. That's all.
Well, she can get big now. She can just smack him.
Yeah, and no, I don't think, and we'll get onto it later, I think there may be some deaths from the main cast in this season, but I don't think Emma or maybe Sam, but definitely not Emma.
No, I don't think. You were saying this earlier as well.
Yeah, I'll save it for later on. But yeah, I think they're both safe for the end of the season. I will be devastated if they kill Emma.
They are not allowed to. I will fucking riot.
Oh yeah, I will.
It will be a one-person riot, but it will be a riot.
Burn it all down.
In my inflatable dinosaur outfit, running down the road with a flaming torch. Justice for Emma!
That's kind of all we get of them until the end of the episode. Well, apart from Sam suggesting that they run away together.
Yeah, and
her
she's
being
like,
no more
they've
running.
taken enough away from you.
Yeah.
Like, that's not cool.
Yeah. Getting him to face it might end with a lot of bloodshed.
Yeah. Or he's going to find out that there are people out there who are like genuinely care for him and love him and want the best for him.
Yeah. But back to the gang.
So the gang find her. Well, they confront her.
Yeah. They all have a bit of a squabble amongst themselves because they all can't stop bitching for some reason. Yeah, and we see that Cate can not only get people to do what she wants to do, she can also hear their thoughts.
Yeah, we find out that
she's fully telepathic.
Yeah, which sucks because she can hear her mom hating on her.
Yeah, man. Her mom. We'll get on to that. That was horrible.
Oh god, that woman.
Does this show and the boys have any nice moms?
No. Huey's mom left.
Yeah.
Not dead, just left.
Donna is
overbearing.
A work in progress.
Yeah, she's getting better.
So far
Donna's learning.
Yeah, so far she's the best mom, I think, because other than that, we have Emma's mom. No.
She's a fucking Botox bitch.
Kate's mom, definitely not.
No, Jesus Christ, no.
Andre's mom is dead.
Yeah.
Jordan's mom's not great.
Jordan's mom has the kind of Asian mom thing that you tend to hear about a lot. Like, because I watch a lot of Drag Race and you get a lot of Asian people talking about, their experiences growing up, especially in an Asian household, is that their mom was generally cool with it, but, kind of wouldn't display it.
Yeah.
Because of the disapproval from the father. But, like, in private, would be like, it's fine, here, have some lipstick. Because they got the little girl they always wanted as well,
Billy's old mum is kind of nice, but she's with an absolute asshole.
I know, but that's also that very old-fashioned thing of, I've made...
I'm
going to stick... She is...
Oh, no, I am not trying to
I do
blame
think she's a lovely,
all.
lovely woman.
Yeah.
She's just stuck in some really unfortunate circumstances.
Yeah.
His dad is an absolute fucking cunt. Like,
yeah.
No word of a lie,
the show's not great for good parents. There's a few...
It's the second time. I know I was going to say it's the second time he's disappointed in Carla Urban.
Oh no, wrong second son.
Wrong second son. Fuck me, he hated him.
No, sorry. I am wrong. Aomer is a cousin, a nephew, not a son.
Yeah.
Anyway, enough Lord of the Rings references. But yeah, Andre and Marie have a chat. And Marie seems to be, not that she's on Kate's side, but she seems to be much more willing to, like, not forgive, but work with Kate,
yeah,
and see things from her side.
Yeah,
basically.
because she knows what it's like. She's been in this situation already, kind of being manipulated a little bit when they were like, well, we're just going to... somebody has to take... Like, at the very start when Brink was like, well, somebody has to take a fall, it's going to be you.
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, she's not experienced it for as long as Kate has, but she has experienced it.
And she knows, now that she remembers as well, she knew she wasn't down with Shadi, and now she remembers all the interactions she probably would have had with Shadi. Because remember the way she was like, I don't trust her? Yeah. So she would have remembered all those interactions as well and been like, oh, fuck, she used me. Like, well, she straight up said she did. She was like, you used me. And she was like, yeah.
You could kind of see as well through Kate's actions, like she could have wiped them a number of different times, but she kind of waited until the very last point she could to wipe them when things got out of hand, like, and she'll remember as well from the last episode when she went to tell Kate that she'd figured it out. And Kate was crying and saying I'm sorry just before she wiped her, so I'd say that's probably why.
Kate's also very, very broken.
But for Andre it's a bigger betrayal, and I think that's why it's harder for him to get past it.
He was like, you get all that at the end when he's basically begging her to let them out.
Well, no, at that point she says they can leave if they want, but he's like, no, you need to come out too. Yeah. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. But after their chat they go back out and
they hear Jordan.
Yeah, because Kate's collapsed
on the floor, bleeding out the eyeballs.
Yep,
lovely stuff.
Marie studies her, regulates her heartbeat.
Yeah, because her heartbeat's slowing down.
So her powers just get more and more varied. Like we've seen her be able to
Well, she's beginning to master what she can do a lot more. Because at the start she was so interested in the crime fighting and using them as an actual
weapons. Yeah.
Now she's actually starting to realise that she can manipulate the blood and stuff like that. That woman in the
nightclub, she's saved her. She saved Kate now.
She's blown up a dick.
She was able to tell
when Emma's period was due, which is hilarious. And I wish I had her.
That Sam had different blood on him.
Yeah.
So
and blood clots and things like that. She had the blood clot in her neck that she could feel, and then she went up to Jordan.
And that would have...
Has anyone gotten the one out of Andre yet?
Good point. But when she takes that tracker out as well, that would have taken
she's able to force it out.
But that would have taken a lot more careful control compared to what she's used to of just kind of flinging it around or violent movements.
That was... I suppose it was better than what it has been.
Moving it to the surface would have had...
So she's getting better at what she's doing, but it's probably because she hasn't really... She was so focused into getting into the school. Yeah. And training her powers as a weapon that she hasn't considered all the other ramifications of what it is she can actually do.
Shadi and Cardosa definitely seem to have.
Yeah, they fully seem to know what's going on with her.
She stabilizes her heartbeat and they bring her in and they kind of put her on the sofa, and then there's a big old whoop,
and she disappears. And we were like, what?
Yeah.
What could she do? And then we were like, maybe they think that she's made them think that she's gone invisible and she's just legging it.
Yeah, and then the wall kind of disappears behind them, and it's like, wait,
well, that's when Dusty comes wandering in and is like, hey guys, you might want to come and have a look at this, and the wall is making a doorway.
Yeah, and they
tell Dusty to stay there, which is a smart thing, and he's like, fuck no, and you're like, oh no, Dusty.
Yeah, well, now we're like, oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, they go through and they're in some kind of forest, and...
Well, it's the forest at the back of the house. That's what it looks like.
Well, yeah, that's what it looks like.
But then it's just a bigger forest.
Yeah, well, the wall and the house disappear behind them.
Yeah, they're doing that. Actually, I love it when they walk out there as they're walking through with the leaves coming down. It really looks like some of the future scenes in 12 Monkeys.
Oh, when
you're walking through the forest.
Down. Yeah,
and when as the paradox is rolling through, it has that kind of disintegrating...
Yeah, no, all the visuals inside Kate's mindscape are great.
Yeah, no, that's really where I got the video game kind of aspect of it. Kingdoms of Amalur does that stuff when you're in the dream sequence in the Mage's Tower. It's very similar to that with the bricks all floating away.
But when they get in, they kind of are arguing. Well, most of them are arguing. Andre wants to fuck off. They're like, we don't know where we are. And Kate's like, Dusty is like, why am I here? I don't even like Kate.
He's like, what the fuck happened?
They quickly realise,
they can hear. No, they can hear somebody calling for a kid.
Caleb.
Yeah, there's somebody. They're like, they can hear people shouting for Caleb, and then they realise at some point in that they come across like the scene and they're like, oh, I think we're actually in a memory.
Yeah.
And that's when you hear it's the like police officer and the mom, and you get little Cate running up.
Yeah, I think it's Andre who lets them in. He's like, Caleb was the name of her brother.
Yeah. But she's also told Marie and Jordan
what happened, yeah, but I don't think we didn't hear the name, I don't think.
But they kind of realise that, oh shit, like this is her memory.
That's what we're seeing, yeah.
Yeah, we're actually in her memory, and that's when you get she comes running up to the mom and is like, I didn't mean to do it. And the mom's like, get away.
Yeah, he never listens to me. Why did he listen
to me this time? And the police officer's like, come on, the canine unit has some nice dogs. They might let you pet one. Just, don't get too close.
Yeah.
Which is so sad. She's so scared and she's so little and she's fucking...
It's the beginning of a real horror story for Cate, like. But before we talk about the episode's cameo appearance... One thing I did think about though when the cop was leading little Cate off to the dogs or to the car and maybe the canine unit was like, I wonder can she control animals?
I just think he was like, look, there's a puppy over here.
No, I don't think he was.
Like here, go pet the dog. Like
the deep can telepathically talk to animals, so it's not outside of the realms of possibility.
Depends on whether or not animals like think the same way we do.
This is true. Yeah, she might like. She might be limited to going up to dogs and going sit, and because they understand that word, they sit there.
As long as they're English.
Well, yeah, no. So we get a little bit of Jensen.
Yeah. Why?
I think it was just like, hey, let's bring Jensen back because he's awesome, and he was.
And I'm no offense, that suit. What? He doesn't even have to be in it, to be honest. I really like the suit.
The man is fine. Like,
yeah, he is. He's everybody.
I am not offended.
No. He is like, yeah.
And
he's everybody's favorite.
And not only is he fine, but he is an incredible actor. Because I don't know if it was just me, but I thought he played Soldier Boy slightly differently.
He was like weird and gross and cocky, and I don't know how I feel about it.
Well, he was weird and gross and cocky before, anyway, but. I just thought it was just mildly different, and I was like, oh,
it was more of a kid's memory.
Because it's not actual Soldier Boy; it's Kate's version of Soldier Boy, or what she thinks he's like.
Kate's first boyfriend, but he does explain to them that the lightning is her brain,
shutting down,
and that they need to get out of there before it all goes black, otherwise they're stuck in there. Yeah,
and dies just as he's about to give them some important information, while I saw it coming, I still enjoyed.
Yes, not my favourite one of those, but still fun.
Yeah, but...
Juan of the Dead is my favourite one of those.
Oh yeah, the one Juan of the Dead is fucking brilliant. If you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil it, and if you haven't seen it, go and watch Juan of the Dead.
No, I do like the fact that Cate obviously hasn't updated her memory of him to be a dirty commie, or she just doesn't want to think of him like that. Because he's been after it's like, fuck you,
fuck you, I'm not a commie.
I fart red,
I bleed red, not commie red.
I fart the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh.
He got so offended. He's like, knock, knock, who's there? Fuck you. That gave me a good laugh.
When he's being all like weirdly sexual about
she used to like flick her bean and then she get her pillow. Yeah, that was just gross.
But when Dusty's like, hell yeah, my man, and he's like, fuck you.
Fuck you, kid. There is something about the way he says "fuck you."
Yeah, Soldier Boy was a delight to see again.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
It was enough of him too.
Yeah, it wasn't necessary, but I still enjoyed it.
I'm trying very, very hard to stay spoiler free. Watching this, I've tried to avoid I've watched the first trailer.
Yeah, watched the teaser trailer, and that
was it because the season 3.
We talked about it in the season 3 wrap. The trailer we felt kind of spoiled a few things / changed expectations.
Yeah, so I've been trying to avoid anything like that. So I was really glad.
We didn't even watch the teaser for the next episode.
Oh God, no. But I had heard that. I was like, yeah, because you couldn't avoid it online. It was like, Jensen Ackles. Okay. But also, no. Not to be mean. But, I was just like, no, don't put him in there to have it draw the attention away from everybody else. Like, that's not the point. So having him be... Well, I suppose it being the Soldier Boy and being a jerk helped with that.
Yeah.
But, and also killing him,
yeah, and it was just, like you said, it was just long enough.
Yeah.
Any longer and it would have been
especially because he was kind of turned up to 11.
Oh, yeah.
When it was really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
As uncomfortable as they all looked, Marie would literally look like she was about to be sick at one point.
Yeah.
She was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
But they
also, why would Cate conjure this version of you?
No, I think it's supposed to be from very shortly after that moment.
Yeah.
Because what we see of Cate next, she's been locked in a room for 9 years.
Yeah, with big ass bolts and shit on them doors.
I think very quickly after getting locked up, she was like, I'm a superhero. He's the biggest superhero around.
Yeah.
He's my best imaginary friend, because what the fuck else did she have?
Yeah. How did she know about Soldier Boy though?
Well, there's like posters and stuff in her room, and she's still. It looked like she was doing. I think she's doing remote classwork.
Yeah, that's
when Sheddy comes in.
Yeah.
No, like she's doing school from home or whatever. She's learning online. So, like, I think her parents are still trying to, like, teach her, and she has access to, like, the internet and stuff like that.
She's just not allowed out.
Yeah, she's just not allowed out of her room. So, yeah, I'd say she needed a friend, and...
First thing Sheddy does is, like, hold her hand and hug her, and...
But, yeah, no, when Sheddy comes
in... Sheddy goes right in and is like, nobody's touched your age, here you go. And then is like, magic pill, makes the voices stop.
But even just... The mom there, though, when the giant door opens and the mom is like, stay there.
The utter disdain she has for her own child.
9 years.
Like, I understand that she lost a child because of the actions of her other child, who was a child.
Yeah.
But ultimately, she's to blame.
I was just about to say, that's the most despicable thing about it all.
You were the one who agreed to have your child injected with V.
You shot
your
child.
9-year-old child, or your 8-year-old child. How old is she?
Well, I mean, if she's college age when Sheddy comes to see her, she'd be 18 or 19. So she was, say, 9 or 10.
9.
I think she might even say in the gala episode when I was 9.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
and
she's
she told
18.
her, like, 6-year-old brother.
Yeah.
So, yeah. She's 9. She had no idea that this was going to happen.
It sucks,
every single one of them has had like some. Well, her and Marie have had a really traumatic introduction to their powers.
So many of them.
I don't want to know how Emma found out that that's how. I know she said her mom taught her.
Yeah, but I mean, we even like Black Noir.
Yeah.
His powers, he paralyzed a kid in fucking Buster Beavers.
Yeah.
And that's why they are his friends, because it was such a traumatic event for him.
Black Noir.
I know.
Makes me so sad.
Yeah, I know. Let's not dwell on it.
Not supposed to feel like that for him.
I know. But, yeah, no.
Like, they've all had really, like, horribly shitty introductions to their parents, or to their powers. A-Train tried to save his mom from a gang shooting.
No, I don't think he was trying to save his mom from gang shooting. I think it's just that he outran bullets, that there was a gang shooting on his street or whatever. But yeah, it's absolutely the mom's fault, and it's just so horrible that
every
she treats
single
her
one of
daughter
those
like that.
parents that don't take responsibility for their own fucking actions, they can't blame their kids.
Yeah.
They cannot blame their kids. They did that to them. They knew what would happen. They knew that there was a chance that they would develop powers.
Yeah.
They couldn't.
Well, that was the whole point.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? There was a chance
like,
that they will.
We'll just see what fucking manifests. No warnings. Nothing like that. It's just disgusting. Like, and her mother really fucking... No, how could you do that?
Like you said just there, and like we mentioned last week, Sheddy is very quick to apply physical touch to Emma, and is like, take the gloves off. It's okay. Like, I'm not afraid of you.
Yeah.
Nothing is your fault. Like, you're a poor...
You were a child.
Girl, like,
you were a fucking child who had no idea that putting your hand on somebody and telling them to go away was going to actually make them go away.
Yeah.
Like, you can't blame a kid for that.
Oh, no.
Like, especially when that kid has no idea that one day their body's going to change, but not in that way.
Yeah.
That's going to happen too, and it's going to be fucking horrendous, because I can only imagine how bad that is. It's going through puberty and getting superpowers at the same time.
No, thank you.
Yeah, no, fuck that. One is bad enough on its own. But, like, yeah, that you can't blame the child when the child had no idea that could be a possible outcome. Like, that's how she discovered her powers.
But, like, for 9 years, she's had no physical touch.
No.
So, of course, the first and everybody telling her it's her fault. So, the first person to come in and say, it's not your fault.
And touch her?
You know, give her a big hug.
Not bad touch, by the way.
No. But give her a big hug and then say, we can help you. And then give her something to help her, because she says she can't handle the voices. And she's like, here, take these pills. They'll make the voices stop.
And you were saying as well, like, when she goes to Sheddy to be like, I'm sorry, I can't take this anymore. Sheddy leans over and like wipes the tears off her face. So she's always like, oh, I know how to get to you, by shouting like human contact, because the poor girl is starved for it.
Yeah, that seems to be Shetty's play for, well, certainly the 2 times we've seen it with Cate and Marie has been to go for a kind of mother figure.
Yeah, the benevolent fairy godmother type thing.
Yeah, but that's kind of all we get there is her giving her the pills. The gang are outside watching this.
Yeah, in through the window.
And they kind of move on then to the classroom. I can't remember how it transitions into the classroom.
I think they just turn around to walk.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I think we better get out of here because there's like more lightning happening.
Oh, yeah. And they end up in the classroom. And it's Luke.
Yeah, I think they walk into the building and straight into the classroom.
Yeah. And it's like Luke and Kate's first meeting, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and they all sit down kind of behind it to watch. And they watch what happens, which is some like very sweet flirting. I will give that, smooth move. Luke, like, how can I cheat off you?
Yes, smooth from him, but I wonder, was she sent in from the get?
Dunno.
From the jump, because the two of them are Luke and Sam seem to be so important to the Woods. Was she told, go and try and get yourself in with him? Or did they just happen
to the fact that they were
in a relationship?
That was the whole thing, is she changed her major. She was in crime fighting.
Yeah, that's why they're in the same class.
Yeah, and then she changed to hero management. So maybe was that a suggestion from, planted along the way by Shetty that, hey, if you did this, you could stay together.
Yeah, and it'd certainly be useful for Shetty to keep the two of them together. But whether or not it was planned
or
by
was
them.
They introduced afterwards, like down in the woods or whatever.
But Andre's like, I can't watch this.
Gets up to
leave. And Luke turns around and talks to him. And it's like, hey, I miss you, buddy.
Yeah. And that's just the way he said that. And Andre stops halfway out the door.
Yeah, and turns around. And they both have a bit of a, oh, I miss you. And Luke's like, I wish I believed that.
And then all the screens.
Yeah, you're a dirty, cheating bastard.
Yeah, so we were like, oh, what's going on?
And yeah, I had I kind of said in the second episode when she was like, I can't lose you too. I was like, ooh, was it maybe going on beforehand? But I brushed it off.
Yeah, no, because I just figured that, I figured that, she's not very well liked.
Yeah.
She can't lose another friend out of the group because nobody else really likes her.
Yeah, that's what I kind of brushed it off as. But apparently now they were getting it on beforehand. Well,
and he
Luke
is like, I loved you like a brother.
Yeah, and I believe that.
Yeah, because he did. Because like he gives him back that memory. She gives him back the memory of him saying I love you to him just before he.
Yeah, but he powers up. Nice to see him powering up again, because we only really saw it in the first episode.
Well, I like the fact that he's more controlled in his powers this time. It's just like the eyes and the hands. It's not like burn all your clothes off.
I think we saw him do that.
Yeah, but it was like,
but yeah, no, it was cool.
Control.
And
and all the way the lights and everything flicker in that, as the lights all fade and like then come up like bad guy fucking fight, kind of like.
It
works really well.
Beautiful. It's so well shot. But yeah, Dusty tries to leg it straight away and
gets
splatted everywhere. And we are sad. We are sad. And the rest of them leg it straight into one of Jordan's memories.
Yeah, because they run out and ride into Brinks' office.
Yeah, well, just outside Brinks' office.
And
they can hear shouting from inside. And I think we're supposed to think at first it's
Kate.
What we saw in episode 1.
And that it's
the fight that he's having, and Marie's about to burst in. Yeah. But no, it's a different
Jordan.
fight.
Yeah. So this is Jordan's memory.
Yeah, Brink and Luke are having it out over
Sam.
I think he's remembered that Sam's not dead. Yeah. He's like, my brother's not dead.
You need to give him back. You need to tell them all what's going on.
Yeah.
Yada, yada, yada. You see girl Jordan walking up. Why I like the fact she's shoulder was her way past boy Jordan. And you can see her listening at the door, and then she bursts in. And is like, oh my god, what's happening? And they're having a big argument. And then she lunges for something. I think it's that same gas that they used to knock them all out.
Well, it's probably the same gas that
they've used before. Like you see them use on Sam as well.
Well, some use it on Sam, but we were saying off air that it's probably like what Frenchie got ready for Soldier Boy. Because that was in Vienna and Terror and was probably left behind.
Yeah, so they're going to utilise that too. Yeah. Like his sonar thing. Yeah, they've just been picking up Frenchie's leftovers.
Yeah, Frenchie needs to stop leaving stuff around and giving Vought inspiration.
I know. Because that's you have that great interrogation scene with Mallory when they're listing like all of his crimes. And the guy who gave like super laxative to.
Yeah, he is. You weaponise Xanax against a soup who's powered by rage or something like that. But yeah.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, Jordan takes out Golden Boy and is like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
Well, Brink calls in a security team to take Golden Boy away. And Jordan's like, what the hell kind of sacrifice is this all about?
Andre and Marie turn to other Jordan and are like, you knew that this wasn't the first time he had attacked Brink?
Yeah.
Like, you knew there was something weird going on?
You could have stopped this all along.
And he was like, it's not like that.
Mm.
It's not like that at all.
And it's kind of not like that.
Yeah.
But Brink does some, like, top-class manipulation of Jordan.
Yeah.
We see that's when Jordan gets the TA position.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, you're making me a TA. And they're like, you fucking sold it out to be a TA? Because Brink's talking about how Luke needs special treatment because he could almost be as strong as Homelander.
But he needs the edge.
And Jordan's like, well, if Luke's getting special treatment, I want special treatment.
No, you don't want that special treatment.
And he's like, you don't need it. You could have had like a rock. Like.
Yeah, but it is like we saw in the first episode with Marie when he's telling her the story about the hero who saved his dog.
Yeah.
You can see through Brink when he's talking to Jordan.
Yeah.
He makes Jordan believe it, but he doesn't believe it.
No, but he's like, here, you'll be my TA. It'll be grand. There you go.
Yeah, you can protect me. And not tell anybody what you saw here.
Yeah. So that's how he gets Jordan on side.
Yeah, but girl Jordan turns around to boy Jordan.
That was so good when she turned around and she has this like look on her face and I was like, evil twin!
Yeah, it's like this is just like what happened with Luke a second ago. We're going to get some like, and Jordan v. Jordan is intense.
I literally now have just mashed the two of them together into one being in my head. And I was watching it going, I wonder how they did this with CGI. Forgetting that it's the same.
It's two actors.
It's two actors.
I was gonna say I wonder what it was like for the two actors to actually have a scene together. Because
I was looking for the fucking where they blue screened them back into each other, and I was like, it's two different people, Ciara.
Oh,
like what the fuck is wrong with you? And it's because a lot of their mannerisms, like when there's a whole bit when Brink's talking to them. And Jordan says whatever the line is, and the other Jordan mouths it behind them. Yeah. But even the way they both turn around to look, they have the same facial expression.
Yeah, and I love when actors do that. When actors have to act as another character, so they have to get their mannerisms and stuff
exactly down.
It might have been a bit easier for them because the two actors could have worked together and said, "Hey, we'll do it this way."
I was going, Jesus, I wonder how they filmed this. I just completely forgot that it is two people and not one person who can change shapes.
So would you like me to edit out your intense stupidity?
No, I'm going to blame it on the fact that I had the flu. Because I did have the flu really badly. Not as bad as the fucking COVID episode. We both had COVID during season 3. Yeah. But the fight. I was full on taken in for a second there that it was somebody arguing with themselves. No, and all I could do was give a massive round of applause to the two actors because my brain was like,
suspension of disbelief is just not a thing for you. You're just all in.
I'm all in with it. I want both Jordans. I love them both. I can't tell them apart.
It was cool to get them both on screen.
Yeah, and having an argument. And she went for that fucking sore spot. You're afraid.
That was one. The one that I thought was really not harsh, but just like real cutting was when girl Jordan is like, "Is that all?" It's like, no, he wasn't good to us. He was nice to us. Is that all it takes? Somebody being nice for us to completely fuck over like everybody else? And yeah, it's harsh, but it's fair.
Yeah, no, I love Jordan.
Yeah, no, Jordan and Emma, I think, are probably my two favourite characters.
Yeah, I like Jordan fighting with themselves.
Yes.
And trying to reconcile kind of what they've done.
Yeah, and I like that they've not done it as like two minds.
No, it's
if you
the
know
same
what I mean,
person.
it's not two people in one brain. It's the same person. It's just different aspects of them. But
yeah, like different. They show different aspects of their personality in the different forms. Because the female Jordan is almost like harsher and tougher. Like she's very, very blunt.
Yeah, I was able to say more blunt and frank.
Whereas the male Jordan is almost like the kind of quieter, more sensitive one.
I think you see both.
Yeah, like you get aspects of it, but when they're out in public, you can kind of tell how they're feeling by which character they are or which one they're in.
Male Jordan is so soft spoken as well.
I love that voice.
Oh, so do I.
God.
I do too, but that might colour your reading as well.
Also, that little spit curl that's going on down the side is also killing me.
You just have the hots for everybody on the show.
I really do. I really, really do. It's one of those shows.
It kind of is.
Yeah.
You know, none of them are ugly people.
No.
Except for maybe, what's social media, Jeff?
That haircut is doing him no favours.
Because like, on IMDb he looks like
I
person.
went and looked him up and was like, oh, that haircut is not helping him at all.
It really isn't.
No, he's got, it's that like early emo boy swoosh. And it's,
plenty of people that are ugly on the inside, though.
Yes. Many, many ugly on the inside.
But after Jordan v. Jordan, I think we go to the woods.
Yeah, because they leave and they're like, fuck this shit. And,
they kind of storm off.
Because Jordan's like, fine, fuck you, I'm going to do what I was going to do for Luke. And then stops at the door. And they get to see, they're like, shit, this is the woods. And then you can see more of the terrifying, woodland critters.
Yeah, you just don't like that wallpaper.
I really don't like that wallpaper. That is scary wallpaper.
We see Sam and Luke strapped down to a table.
And they're taking a blood transfusion off Sam. They're using Sam's blood to make Luke stronger.
That's what it looks like. And they have said that Sam is the stronger of the two. Yeah. So obviously they were like, let's take the one who's not, crazy and try and make him as powerful as the crazy one.
But you see Luke kind of coming out of it and being like, what the fuck? Get me out of here.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing to me? And is it just me, or does it look like Brink has been photoshopped into everything?
I'll have to rewatch it actually because I wasn't really paying that much attention because
I think it's just because he's got like such white hair and such white beard that it makes everything halo around him.
Could
like
be.
When he's lived from behind, he has that like kind of fuzzy that looks like he's been like cut out of something and moved.
I mean, it's that the woods is so dingy looking. Yeah. His beard is probably cleaner than anything else in there.
Yeah, like because it is like snow white, but it does have that like slight like halo-y look.
No, I was more because I was watching Shetty because she calls Cate in. You see, she doesn't call her by name, but she's like, quick,
it's time
help.
To do your thing and help him and make him forget.
Well, in fairness, they're lucky he's there or she's there, not just because she can do what she can do, but as soon as he sees her, he calms down. Yeah. He looks like he's about to power up, and then he sees her and he's like, Cate, fucking help me.
Yeah, and then she walks over and he's like, Cate, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And the layers of betrayal.
That's where we see the whole like montage of her being like, forget.
Yeah. And we get to see all of it flipping through and just how many times she's had to do it.
Because he just keeps remembering. Yeah. We kind of saw that in the last episode where they have their hints. They have the hints of what they remembered. But yeah, they're kind of like, shit, is that maybe why he snapped?
Yeah, they're like, because she says that like you see her crying, talking to him, being like, I think it's breaking his brain. And you get is it Marie who's like, I think it broke both of them?
Yeah, because the next that we see is Cate and in Shetty's office with Brink and being like, saying, I can't do it anymore. It's just too much, and he keeps remembering, and I'm it's hurting me as well, kind of thing. Yeah. And they are like, well, look, you kind of need to, and you also need to wipe them.
Oh yeah, Shetty is like, oh, that's okay, but they need to be dealt with, and then all the glass starts to fall out behind them.
Oh fuck, and they leg it.
Yeah, it's like, oh shit. It's basically the only thing that was missing was like the danger music starting.
Yeah.
When it's still going and there's one fucker alive and you can't find them anywhere.
Because
they're like, fuck it, out of here.
Yeah, run all the way to a door. And then
the scary door.
Oh, fuck, I know that
this door. And you're like, no, it's that door.
Yeah, and it is indeed that door.
I really hope they filmed all of that stuff all on the same day.
I'd imagine so.
Because that was gory.
And I assume that's not how...
That went down.
God,
no. But Annabeth, because she's got the whole Annabeth that said that she's a monster, when your one gives her the fucking email, yada, yada, yada. And she knows that Annabeth won't let her anywhere near, like she's not allowed to see her. So that, I think, is a conversation she's having partially with herself. Yeah. But also partially that she's going to make it up. That, like, all she wants to do is fine. Be a hero, find her sister. That's her motivation.
I also wonder, was that quote from her sister like
that she's
real?
A monster?
No, the one that they gave her in the interview in episode 2.
Yeah.
Did they just make that up? Have they just been trying to intentionally keep her away? The sister doesn't really have any problem, if you know what I mean.
Or what have they been telling the sister?
Yeah, but it's a small side point. But yeah, it's tough on Marie, and Marie basically is like, no, hang on, wait, no, hang on. You, the person whose mind we're in, you told me it wasn't my fault. Yeah. And it's not your fault either, and kind of reaches out to... Yeah, she starts basically yelling out into the vastness. Yeah. To try, because Cate's aware that they're in there, and is like, that's the first time any of them have actually decided to directly, like, shout at her.
essentially, and they get pulled up into her room.
And also, before they ran off to Marie's bathroom, Cate, most recent memory, Cate had turned around and actually like looked at them and kind of gone towards them, whereas every other time they were just seeing the memory. So I think she's like, oh crap, we're kind of caught up now, maybe I can reach her. Yeah. And they end up in her bedroom, and Kate's like, I'm sorry I pulled you in, you can go now. Yeah,
I won't stop you leaving anymore.
I won't stop you leaving, but I'm not coming back.
Yeah, I don't want, the way she says, I don't want to wake up.
Oh, you believe it.
That girl is done. That girl is so done. She has been used.
You see it again. She has
manipulated people very much against her will. She is tired.
Yeah, and just to skip ahead for a second, you see it when Sam has a hold of her. Yeah. She's kind of just resigned. Yeah. She's like, oh.
But you also, as all of this is going on, they keep flicking back to them kind of outside, and they're all just lying on the floor, and she's like bleeding out of her eye. Yeah. And stuff like that. Like she is just done.
Oh yeah, she's suffering a lot worse than the rest of them. But Andre has a go at her / tries to break through to her and be like, no, you need to.
Yeah, he's like, no, you don't get to do that. You don't get to be selfish and stay here. And then you're like, oh fuck, Andre, that's a bit harsh. Yeah. But then he brings it back to like, I don't want the person that I love burrowing into my head. But I don't want you to not be here either.
Yeah, he does.
You know, like, we're angry with you now. Yeah. But that doesn't mean that we don't, like, love you and want you to be okay. We just don't want you to do that to us.
Yeah, I think.
And now we know kind of a bit more behind what's been going on.
I think that's the point where you do get the change in Andre, where up to that point he has been.
He's so angry with her.
He's been so angry with her.
And now he's finally seen just what this is doing to her, and also what she's had to go through. And how long she's been holding on to this as well.
Yeah, and when she does relent and wake up with the rest of them, I think he does seem to agree when Marie, well, he certainly doesn't object when Marie says none of us trust her. Yeah. It's going to take a lot to earn back the trust. And Kate's like, oh, I've got a chance. Andre's like, yeah, I suppose you do. Yeah. You know, we're willing to let you earn back the trust. Just as that happens, I think, is when Sam and Emma burst in,
and are like, yo,
look who I found.
And Sam's like, yo,
look who I found.
Goes right for Cate.
Straight for Cate.
Cate puts up no resistance. She's like, oh fuck it, if I go out this way, that's fine. And Emma's like, trust me, no, please stop. We actually still need her.
Yeah, now the others do try and stop him. Not to much effect, except for Jordan again. Yeah. Seems to be the only one who can do anything to hold him back physically. Yeah. Whereas, as you said, Emma is able to get through to him a different way.
Yeah, just with her voice. I love her voice. She should do voice acting. I really do know that she has a really, like, especially in the last episode, and it was like, oh, Sam. And that she has that really soothing quality. Yeah. That I quite like.
But yeah, no, she does. She gets through to him and it's like, no, look, you're better than this. Take the high road kind of thing, and
you don't have to do this.
You don't have to hurt her. And
she's
he lets
go. Been hurt enough.
Yeah, he lets go, and they all basically are like, right, we need to do something about this.
Yeah, we need to sort out the woods, and it's a good job because they really do need to sort out the woods.
Yes, they do, because the two little scenes that we get,
we find out what Betsy is. I thought Betsy breathes fire. And she does that. I'm kind of disappointed that she didn't, because it made sense with the coughing in my brain.
Yeah, like
because we saw somebody else breathing fire.
But maybe.
She's fire hands.
And her hands, like...
crackled?
Yeah, it was... I don't know, it was weird. But she's not around for long because Betsy is sick.
She's got, like, some pustules and stuff.
Betsy is sick.
She got the plague.
Yeah, and...
it really does. Like, she's got boils and shit.
Like, and you can see... Because Shetty's like, ugh, is it, like, contagious? Can we catch it? And he's like...
It attaches to the V in their blood.
Yeah, if you're not a soup, you're fine. It attaches to the V in their blood.
She's like, can we make her sicker?
Yeah, she wants to try and push it just a little bit further.
So they do. So they up the dose by 5 mils. Cue panicked phone call.
Oh, to Shetty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they end up killing her.
Yeah, Cardosa is very worried.
Yeah, that's because they killed a fucking soup. Like, it doesn't matter that they're allowed to experiment on them.
She's not at all.
Oh, God, no. She's like, excellent.
Yeah.
This is fabulous.
But
can we make it contagious?
Yeah, but I thought that it was interesting as well, the little fight that they have, where Cardosa's like, yeah, well, it's a Cardosa tries to make out like it is over it, but Shetty sees through him. He's like, I'm not here to butcher soups. I'm done babysitting psychopaths. Like, this is too much. I'm done. I want out. Like, And she's like, nah, you love this stuff. You love
where are you
cutting
gonna
them
go?
open. Yeah, where are you gonna go? You love cutting them open and seeing what makes them tick.
Yeah.
You know, so
where else are you
going
to get to go to do that?
What, you want more money? Like, because obviously you want something and I know you're not going to leave. And he comes out with it and he's like, I want Marie.
Yeah, straight up. I want her. Blood powers.
Yeah.
Yum, yum, yum.
And it makes sense because
she's reproducing V in her blood as well.
Yeah, it just her powers are absolutely tied to her blood, and this virus is tied to the V in blood.
So
she's gonna make
perfect. Like, she makes absolute sense to experiment on, as disgusting as that sounds. But to him and his little screwed up mental brain. Yeah,
she could even be like a patient zero type person, where she could be fine and not affected by the virus, but be going around spreading it to all sorts of people. But also
she could be an incubator, given how fast she regenerates blood. She could be like those poor little orphan kids that used to be the polio. Incubators. Like, she's a one-person blood machine.
Yeah, the possibilities, I'd say, for Cardosa are nearly endless, and he really wants her, but Chetty's not having any of it.
No, because he's like, well, we need to replace this one.
Well, is it that where she mentions the benefactor?
No, it's in the previous episode. He'd wanted her. Yeah. In this one, she's like, can we make it contagious? And he's like,
Oh, all that stuff was from the previous episode, wasn't it?
No, because in this one, because because it's so many little snippets.
Yeah.
So in the previous episode, we had him they were still cleaning all the blood off the walls, and he was like, I'm not
that's
doing
when
it
he's
anymore.
like,
and she's like, you can't cut it up anymore.
Yeah.
Then in this episode, we have Betsy being sick and him giving her 5 more mils and freaking out because now she's dead.
Yeah.
And Shetty's not at all worried that she's dead. She just wants to know if he can make it contagious. And he's like, see what I can do.
Yeah.
Basically, he's learned she put him in his place last episode.
Yeah.
And as say the second, she's like, don't you worry about the dead soup.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to notice.
We are like, ooh, they are setting things up.
I really do think that she is now vengeance driven. I think something happened to her daughter.
Yes, that daughter that she mentioned having.
Yeah. I don't think she was just killed by a soup. I think she was given V. And that's really horribly wrong. That's
what we first thought. Was we were like, ooh, maybe collateral damage. A soup might have killed her. Type thing. Or, as you just said, maybe that's what it is. Maybe she did try and get her kid to be a superhero, and it didn't work out so well, and that's why she's so apart from them now. And it's like, no, it's there is something really
definitely personal going on behind that. There's personal motivation. And that's what makes her really fucking dangerous.
She's definitely got her own vendetta.
She doesn't come across as being a dangerous individual, but she's kind of like a more sinister version of Billy.
Yeah.
Because she knows what she's doing.
But
she's in a position to affect it as well.
Speaking of Billy, this also could potentially set up a storyline from the end of the comics. I won't say more than that for spoilers reasons. No.
I can't live through that.
No, I can't. Well, look, so long as... Oh, no, damn it. Never mind. Anyway, I think that's where they're going with it, though. I think that's where they're going with it. If you know what we're talking about, you probably know. If you don't, go and read the comics.
Yeah. I think that is, and the fact that Vought is involved and Ashley knows about this means that it is sanctioned in some way. So because they're trying to find a way to control them, but I don't think they realize exactly what. I don't think Vought has realized what exactly is going on.
Well,
that way where you give them the, we're doing this, but down here and around the corner behind the locked door, we're doing something else.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But in the first scene, when he's talking about having the success with Betsy, doesn't he say something like, this is the whole reason the Woods was set up or whatever? So
we could find a way to control them.
Yeah, but
I don't think I think he intended to make some sort of virus that maybe they could activate.
Well, yeah, his isn't supposed to be contagious. So maybe
it's just supposed to be debilitating.
So if that's it, it's a control measure. So like that,
if they all turn on them, they can unleash this virus.
That's what
chemical warfare.
But depending on what's been going on that we haven't seen since the end of season 3.
Well, we know Homelander's on trial, so they are fucking high-stepping getting this done.
But that's my point. One of the last things that Stan Edgar said before he left was bad product.
Yeah.
And then when Homelander took over,
because you are nothing but
and
bad product.
The board probably weren't happy having to deal with Homelander, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're all like, we need to find a way to get these fucking lunatics under the fucking thumb.
Yeah, we need something.
So, a virus they can individually target people with makes sense. And for whatever Shetty wants, she's like, let's just make it contagious.
Yeah.
And
I like the way they've taken some of the little Nina storyline.
They've worked bits of it in as well. No, it's another damn good episode. We got a lot of answers this episode.
There was a lot of screaming in this episode.
There was a lot of screaming in this episode, but we got a lot of answers.
Yeah, I have whiplash with Cate. I was like, okay, icy cold bitch queen, but that's probably the persona.
Yeah.
To there's something going on here. To oh my god, you're a fucking bitch, and I knew it.
And
it's a roller coaster, and now I'm like, oh my god, you poor thing. No wonder you did all this stuff. Like, look at how everybody in your life has used you or like completely disregarded you.
Yeah, and plus once
like they all were like, and they've all kind of come to the same realization through this. Like Brink knew exactly how to play Jordan, exactly how to play Jordan. Like they've all been you. Andre didn't have a memory.
No, but he did have that confrontation with Luke.
No, but I kind of think it's he had the confrontation with Luke, whereas nobody learned anything about him.
Well, they learned that he cheated on his best friend with his...
But Marie had to go through like that.
Yeah, what Jordan and Marie went through was probably worse.
They had more confrontations with themselves. Like, okay, Andre did with Luke, but it wasn't the same, if you get me. Like, it wasn't like a realization and a conversation with yourself.
Yeah, I don't think it would have been as tough for him as it was for the other two.
Yeah, but it would have been interesting to see a little bit of their like backstory.
Well, yeah, because we haven't gotten much.
Like we know like Jordan has had a pretty shitty growing up. We obviously have seen Marie.
We've seen Marie, and we've seen a lot of Kate's now.
Andre still, we don't really know anything about him.
No, and well, I mean, what he's told us,
and
about
even with
dad,
like Emma as well. Like we've gotten snippets from what happened with Emma.
I'm hoping that we will actually get a little bit of polarity and Andre stuff in the next episode.
Yeah, I'm hoping they'll actually turn around and actually go to the dad and be like.
That actually, that's a good point. That probably will be their first. They're probably not going to go straight for Shetty.
They'll probably
polarity. Go to him.
Yeah, and be like, this is Sam, he's out of the woods.
That makes sense.
It's Luke's brother.
Yeah.
Help.
They can just make him.
Yeah. I don't think Kate's able to at the minute.
No, she probably shouldn't be doing that for a while.
We were saying if anybody's not going to make it out of this season, it's probably going to be Kate. And I think she's either going to push too far and wear herself out, like trying to hold people back or something. I
don't know how. I don't know how they do it.
I don't see her making it.
I can't see her making it through the season purely for the reason
so damaged.
She is, but for me, it's more of a show making reason of she's too powerful to keep around.
Yeah, she is incredibly powerful.
You would just be every time there's a problem on the show, you'd just be like, "Why don't you go get Kate?"
Yeah.
Like, why don't they just go get Kate and then she can fix it? Why don't they go get Kate and she can fix it?
What she's doing isn't a fix.
No, but like, she could just, if you get Kate beside Homelander, kill yourself. And then that's the show's biggest...
And where does Homelander have open skin? Literally only his face.
But...
like, what are you going to do? Send her in as a cheeky prostitute
I'm not
to touch
saying
him?
I'm not saying it would be simple, but I think she's too powerful to keep around, and I think she probably will get killed off by the end of the season.
Yeah, no, I think her power is going to kill her.
Yeah, and I think it will be. It'll be a self-sacrifice.
She's so far gone. She's already said that she didn't want to wake up. Like she did not want to.
Maybe she'll have to do something to save Andre.
I think it'll
be a self-sacrifice.
I think she's actually going to do something, probably save Sam out of the woods.
It might be, or to save Sam. That might be a bit more poetic. But yeah, no, I cannot wait to see the next episode.
Yes,
2 left. Definitely ramping up.
Yeah, and nicely paced. I really like it. I like that this was very info dumpy. But it was needed at this point to understand
we needed answers. We needed answers.
What was going on, what Kate knew. And also, it humanized Kate a lot more as well, because you were like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
You know, why are you doing this?
Plus, nobody in these shows is ever just a straight villain.
No.
So I'd imagine we're going to get Shetty's...
Shetty is.
But I'd say we're going to get Shetty's backstory, and they'll probably try and make us feel bad for whatever happened to her kid.
Yeah.
So, like, it's the same. Like, Homelander has some soft points with Ryan.
Yeah.
Like, everybody, even in Stormfront, they tried to make us feel a little bit bad when she's talking about her daughter.
Yeah.
Growing older and dying.
Yeah.
So nobody's ever just straight evil.
No.
So Kate was never bound to be straight evil.
No.
And it was nice, traumatizing, but nice to see. Like, it was a good.
Her mother is fucking
Oh,
bitch.
what a wagon. What a wagon.
Oh, my God. And at least she didn't, it's for your own good. At least she didn't say that. I think
They just keep, like, we thought Donna was bad, and then we saw Emma's mom. And we thought Emma's mom was the worst that could possibly be. And then we saw Kate's mom. Like, it just doesn't stop.
No. Can all these people,
and season 4 is giving us Huey's mom.
Oh, God.
So how bad is she going to be?
Well, she just left one day. She didn't have the decency to die of an aneurysm. Like,
and why is she... Well, she comes back. I know there's a fan theory that she's going to be a soup.
I don't think she is.
I can see it happening, but we're not talking about season 4 yet.
Yeah, no, this is interesting. It was an info dump, but it was very much a needed info dump.
Absolutely.
But, very interested to see what's going to happen and what they're going to do with Sam as well. Because where are they going to get? Well, I suppose they could just stay in that house. Not that you'd want to. It's
no.
very sticky. It's very, very sticky.
No, but R.I.P. Dusty.
R.I.P. Dusty. At least I won't ever have to try and open that bedroom door upstairs.
Yes.
Crusted shut.
Hopefully we will get like a Dusty funeral at the next episode.
Some sort of Viking frat boy party.
Yeah. But as ever, guys, thanks for joining us. We are off to watch the next episode. And if you want, you can head back and listen to some of our previous episodes or our other podcast, Mono Rants at the Movies. Or you can come and chat with us on Twitter at RantsMono, on Instagram at monorants_the_boys. Or you can send your own rants to monorantspodcast@gmail.com. And we'll chat soon. Bye bye.
At least Sam lasted more than 30 seconds for his first time.